Hi everyone! In today's video, I'm going to show you the best places you absolutely have to visit on the beautiful Greek island of Rhodes. We'll create a 3-day itinerary and explore the very best spots the island has to offer. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. The very first place you should visit on the island is Prasonisi. It's located on the southern side of the island, around 80 kilometers from Faliraki, about a 1.5-hour drive.
Parking here is super easy. There's a huge open area and it's completely free. Prasonisi Beach sits on the very southern tip of the island. It's one of the most unique places on Rhodes, mainly because this is where the Aegean Sea on the right meets the Mediterranean Sea on the left. Depending on whether it's high tide or low tide, a sandy strip appears or disappears, connecting Rhodes with a small peninsula. It gives the place a kind of magical feel. We visited at the beginning of October, when the sandy area between the seas is larger. During the winter months, it's usually smaller. This whole area is perfect for water sports, thanks to the strong winds. The Aegean side is popular with kite surfers, while the Mediterranean side is ideal for windsurfers. If you don't have your own equipment, you can rent everything right on the spot. Prasonisi is a place you won't forget. Whether it's because of the two seas meeting side by side, the energetic atmosphere filled with surfers, or simply because you won't see anything like this in many other places. For a lot of people, Prasonisi is the highlight of the entire island. And honestly, it's easy to see why. The second place on our list is one of the most famous spots on the entire island of Rhodes, the town of Lindos. You'll find it on the East Coast, and it's a perfect mix of history, stunning views, narrow streets, and beautiful beaches. It's no surprise that many people consider it the most romantic place on Rhodes. Before you head into the town itself, make sure to stop at this viewpoint on Rhodes Lindu. From here, you get an amazing view of the whole town and the bay. As you arrive, you'll immediately be impressed by the classic view of white houses stacked along the hillside, with the majestic Acropolis rising above them. The contrast of the white buildings, the rocky hill, and the turquoise sea below looks like something straight out of a Greek postcard. The town itself is like a white maze. The streets are narrow and winding, filled with small shops, cafes, and restaurants. Many of the buildings have beautiful details. The typical black and white pebble mosaics, decorative doors, or traditional Greek patterns. If you take your time and explore slowly, you'll discover lots of hidden corners that look perfect for photos. The biggest landmark in Lindos is the Acropolis, towering above the entire town. It stands on a rocky hilltop and is one of the most important historical sites on the island. The path leading up can be quite challenging in the summer heat, but the climb is absolutely worth it. At the top, you'll find ruins of ancient temples, fortifications, and, most importantly, panoramic views. From every angle, you can see the town below, the beach, and the beautiful St. Paul's Bay. The entrance fee to the Acropolis is €20 per person. If you want to take a break, stop by one of the rooftop terraces. Many restaurants offer seating with a great view. We had lunch at a taverna called Estia, and I can highly recommend it. Great food and friendly staff. And if you're in the mood for swimming, Lindos won't disappoint either. The main beach right below the center is long, sandy, and has a gentle entry into the water. It's perfect for families and for anyone who just wants to relax. The water here is crystal clear and beautifully turquoise. Great for swimming and snorkeling. Plus, the sun shines here for most of the day, making it ideal for chilling on the beach. Lindos isn't just a beach or just a historical site. It's a place where ancient history meets a lively modern center, where the sea blends with beautiful architecture, and where atmosphere meets unforgettable views. Whether you're here for the Acropolis, swimming in St. Paul's Bay, or simply wandering through the narrow streets, Lindos is a place that will stay in your heart. The third place on our list is one of the most beautiful beaches on all of Rhodes, Tsambika Beach. You'll find it on the island's east coast, roughly between Lindos and Rhodes Town, and for many people, it's the absolute best spot for swimming. Tsambika is a long, sandy beach with incredibly soft, golden sand, and a very gentle entrance into the sea. That makes it perfect for everyone. Families with kids, swimmers, and anyone who just wants to float and relax in the shallow, warm water. The sea here is crystal clear and usually calm, which makes it great for both swimming and snorkeling. One thing we really liked is how much space there is. Even though the beach is quite popular, its length means everyone can find their own spot. You can choose between organized areas with sunbeds and umbrellas, or find a quieter place where it's just you and the sea. Along the beach, you'll also find plenty of bars and taverns, so getting a cold drink or something to eat is no problem. Besides classic swimming, Tsambika also offers several water activities, from paddleboarding to different water sports. So even those who don't enjoy lying on the sand all day will find something fun to do. If you're looking for a place to truly enjoy the sea and that relaxed beach vibe, Tsambika is a great choice. Overall, it's a spot with a beautiful atmosphere, clean water, and amazing views. Perfect for a full day of relaxing or just a short stop while exploring the island. For us, it's definitely one of the beaches you don't forget.
It's our second day, and we're continuing to explore the island. The fourth place on our list is completely different from the rest of Rhodes. Seven Springs, or Eptopyges in Greek, which means seven springs. If you want to take a break from the sun, beaches, and busy towns, this is the perfect spot. Parking is free and just a few steps from the entrance. Right there, you'll also find a small taverna where you can grab a drink or something to eat, sit by the water, and there are toilets available as well. It's not a big tourist attraction, more of a quiet, natural stop, and that's exactly what makes it special. Seven Springs is a hidden natural oasis in the middle of a forest. Even the walk here is calming. Everywhere you look, there's greenery, shade, and the sound of running water. There aren't exactly seven springs, but water from several sources flows into a narrow channel and together forms a small pond and an artificial reservoir. This reservoir was built during the Italian occupation and still helps supply water to the surrounding area. The most interesting part of the area is a narrow water tunnel that leads to the reservoir at the base of the hill. The tunnel is about 150 meters long, sometimes only wide enough for one person, and the water is ankle to calf deep. It's a little adventure. Inside, it's dark, pleasantly cool in summer, and you only hear the sound of flowing water. If you like experiences a little outside your comfort zone, this is definitely worth trying. If you don't want to go through the tunnel, there's a comfortable trail that leads to the reservoir from the other side. And because there are stones and pebbles on the bottom, make sure to bring water shoes. Otherwise, it'll feel like a knipe path. At the end of the tunnel, you'll find another stretch of nature and a path leading to a small natural attraction, a little waterfall. We visited during a dry period, so the waterfall wasn't really flowing. The surrounding area is beautiful and perfect for a short walk. The shade of the trees is a real relief in the summer heat, and if you're lucky, you might spot wild peacocks roaming around. The whole place has a very peaceful vibe, a great spot for a break between sightseeing. Seven Springs is perfect if you want to experience something a little different. A touch of nature, water, shade, a short walk, and a bit of adventure. It's not a place to spend the whole day, but it's definitely worth a visit. The fifth place on our list is the stunning Ladiko Bay. one of the most romantic spots on the entire island. You'll find it on the east coast, just a short distance from the famous Antony Quinn Bay. If you're looking for beautiful swimming in a setting that feels almost like a private paradise, this is the place. Ladiko Bay is a smaller cove surrounded by rocks and greenery. The water is incredibly clear, often completely transparent, and thanks to the calm bay, it's perfect for swimming and snorkeling. The water is deep enough right by the shore, so you can enjoy the beautiful blue sea without having to go far. The cove feels intimate and enclosed. The surrounding landscape, with its rocky cliffs, provides natural protection from the wind, so the water is usually calmer than on open beaches. The seabed is mostly sandy with some stones, but the entry into the water is very comfortable. The cove feels intimate and enclosed. The surrounding landscape, with its rocky cliffs, provides natural protection from the wind, so the water is usually calmer than on open beaches. The seabed is mostly sandy with some stones, but the entry into the water is very comfortable. On the beach, you'll find sunbeds and umbrellas for €20 per day. And if you get hungry, you can stop at Ladiko Restaurant Beach Bar, perfect for a cold drink or a quick bite while relaxing. Ladiko Bay is perfect for relaxing. Beautiful nature, calm sea, crystal clear water, and a laid-back vibe. The sixth place you absolutely can't miss on Rhodes is the iconic Antony Quinn Bay. It's one of the most famous and photogenic spots on the island, and it's easy to see why. The surrounding rocky landscape, emerald waters, and narrow cove create a movie-like atmosphere. In fact, the bay got its name from Hollywood actor Antony Quinn, who fell in love with the place during filming. He liked it so much that it was even considered as a potential private retreat for him. At the entrance, there's a small parking area and a refreshment stand. We tried Kuna Beach and Resto Bar, and it was an excellent choice. Great food, drinks, and a fantastic view of the bay. The cove is small, tucked between cliffs and pine trees that provide lovely shade. The water is incredibly clear, often showing beautiful shades of green and blue. Thanks to the rocky seabed, the sunlight creates amazing effects, making every dip feel like stepping into an aquarium. Snorkelers will be in paradise. The underwater world here is full of fish, small caves, and interesting rock formations. The entry into the water is a bit rocky, so water shoes are recommended. The surrounding cliffs usually keep the water calm, and during summer, the wind is minimal, making it perfect for swimming or just relaxing in the sea. There are a few sunbeds on the beach for €25 per day, but since the cove is very small, capacity is limited. It's best to come early in the morning or later in the afternoon. If you visit at noon during peak season, it can get a bit busy, but the cove still feels cozy and inviting. Above the beach, a narrow path leads to several viewpoints with stunning views of the coastline. Make sure to take a moment to climb up. The view of the turquoise green water, cliffs, and anchored boats is postcard perfect. It's a great spot for photos or just soaking in the scenery. Antony Quinn Bay is perfect for anyone looking for a combination of beautiful nature, calm, and fantastic sea. Since it's right next to Ladiko Bay, you can visit both in one trip and compare their atmospheres. Each cove has its charm. Ladiko is a bit quieter, while Antony Quinn is more famous and arguably even more dramatic. After swimming or relaxing at Antony Quinn Bay, it's definitely worth taking a short trip up to the viewpoint above the cove. The road climbs a steep hill with a few sharp turns, but the view waiting for you at the top is absolutely breathtaking. From up here, you get a full panoramic view of the bay. Rocky coastline, emerald clear water, and pine forests all around. If you look closely, You'll even spot small boats anchored in the bay, making the whole scene look like a picturesque postcard. The viewpoint is perfect, not just for photos, but also for a short break to simply enjoy the scenery. From this height, you'll understand why Antony Quinn Bay is one of the most photographed spots on Rhodes. On the other side of the viewpoint, you can also see the entire town of Faliraki, including its long beach. If you arrive early in the morning or later in the afternoon, you'll have a better chance of peace and quiet. And the light at these times beautifully highlights the contrast between the green pine trees and the turquoise water. Whether you're a photography lover, a nature enthusiast, or just looking for a short rest, this viewpoint is a perfect stop after exploring the bay. Just a few minutes here and you'll take away one of the most stunning views on the entire island of Rhodes. Now, we're heading to Faliraki, one of the liveliest resort towns on the island of Rhodes. Located on the east coast, just about 15 minutes from Rhodes Town, Faliraki is best known for its long sandy beach and vibrant nightlife. Faliraki is a place where everyone can find something they enjoy. During the day, you can relax on several kilometers of beautiful sandy beach with a gentle entry into the sea. The water is calm and clear, making it perfect for families with children, couples, or groups of friends. Along the entire beach, you'll find plenty of bars, cafes, and restaurants, so you'll never be far from a refreshing drink or a good meal. If you prefer a more active holiday, Faliraki offers a wide range of water sports, from paddleboards and jet skis to parasailing above the sea. Everything is easily accessible right from the beach. The town really comes alive in the evening. As the sun sets, the streets fill with people, music plays late into the night, and the atmosphere becomes energetic and fun. You'll find traditional Greek tavernas for a relaxed dinner, as well as modern bars and clubs if you're in the mood for nightlife. Another big advantage of Faliraki is its location. It's a great base for exploring the east coast of the island. Nearby, you'll find places like Antony Quinn Bay and Ladiko Bay, and Rhodes Town is just a short drive away. With good bus connections and easy parking, getting around is simple and convenient. Faliraki is the perfect mix of a beautiful beach, excellent facilities, and a lively atmosphere. Whether you're looking to relax, have fun, or explore the island, this town has it all. Our final stop is the city of Rhodes itself, the main hub of the island, and a place where ancient history, medieval atmosphere, and modern life all come together in one spot. You can get to the city by bus. A trip from Faliraki costs €5, or, like we did, take a boat from Faliraki Beach. The ride takes about 40 minutes and costs €10 per person. You'll travel along the coast, so the journey itself is already a memorable experience. Rhodes is best known for its old fortress, with roots dating back to the Knights of St. John. In the 14th century, they built what we now know as the Old Town of Rhodes, one of the best preserved medieval towns in Europe. It's no wonder it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Once you pass through the main gate, you step into a completely different world. Narrow stone streets, massive walls, knights' palaces, small shops, the scent of spices, and bustling tavernas. It's a place where getting lost is easy. And honestly, it's something you'll want to do. The most famous landmark is the Palace of the Grand Master, a monumental building that once served as the headquarters of the order. Today, it's open to visitors and worth a visit just for the courtyard and the views over the city. But Rhodes isn't just about history. Head toward the coast, and you'll reach Mandraki Harbour. Legend has it that the famous Colossus of Rhodes, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, once stood here. Today, you'll find the iconic deer statues, windmills, and plenty of boats heading out on tours around the island. Evenings in Rhodes are magical. The old town comes alive with lights, tavernas play traditional music, and the air is filled with the scent of gyros and fresh seafood. It's a fantastic spot for dinner, a drink, or a nighttime stroll. Rhodes is a mix of history, atmosphere, and modern life. A city where you can enjoy culture, shopping, food, beaches, and nightlife. And most importantly, a place that will leave a lasting impression with its unique vibe. If you visit the island, this city is simply a must-see.